Our Lady of Grace, you could call her, or just a conventional Mary. What I wanted to do on this one is to create a Mary that was relatively young, and I'll see if I can come up to the face. So here we are. Okay, her face is that of a young girl, probably around 14 years old. She has a very innocent look about her, and you can see that the gaze is very simple, wide eyes, and the hair enforcing her femininity. All of the detail of the drapery enforces this beautiful figure here. Although the piece is more than life-size, as you can see, it's around 8 feet. It's extremely delicate, so from at a distance people will be able to see its delicacy. When they get closer up to it, they'll be able to understand that this is a wonderful monument in its scale to Mary. I first of all started out with the maquette, and this is a plaster cast of the original small model I did. And you can see it's basically exact to the model here in its proportion, in its face, and basically everything. What I wanted to do on this piece was to create a welcoming gesture of Mary that's not too open-armed, just a subtle suggestion of her hands here. Her hands are open, but in a gentle, very naturalistic way. They're not stiff and frozen like some representations of Mary's hands are. The piece is done in the clay stage, and the next point will be cast in the metal. Actually, you have to make a mold of it first. But all the details here have been basically worked out, and now it's ready to go to the next stage here. I'm very happy with it. Let me see if I can get a shot where you can see the feet of her. Yeah, the whole thing is basically an exact enlargement of the small maquette I did, the small model version, the 4-foot version. And although the piece is a lot larger, it remained true to the model. Every single fold. The clothes are animated with a lot of different movement, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do a simple barrel shape of a dress or flat. I wanted to make every single aspect of it alive with movement, so the whole thing comes to life. So it's even the most simplest pieces become animated and nice to look at. If you take a specific area of my piece, it would almost seem like an abstract piece of artwork, and that's what I like too. Since figures in sculptures are sometimes 80 or 90% covered with drapery, it's wonderful to do beautiful striations and designs that makes all of the surface area of the piece, not only the face, very interesting and alive to look at. The face of Mary on this piece, like I said before, I feel I've captured her in her innocence and the beauty that the 14-year-old Mary would have held here. And so it's a very nice piece. Well, let me go on to the second Mary, which is modeled after Our Lady of Fatima. And let me just move this camera here. Oh, this actually looks nice. You can see around the piece. Every little aspect of it is concerned with a lot of detail. You can see here. Let me see if I can zoom out. Oh, it's zooming in. Okay, it's getting too dark. It's around, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock in Thailand. It'd probably be 12 o'clock at night in North America. But you can see the piece here. There's a lot of movement to it, even the back. Let me see if I can get to the back with, no. Oh, there we are. Yeah. it's almost like there's wind that's blowing throughout all of her clothes in a very subtle way. It's very nice. And there again is the model that I used. It's good to have models when you're working on larger pieces. I wanted to do this piece 8 feet, or I think it's 7 feet, simply because it gives strength to Mary, even though she's a delicate 14-year-old depicted. The sheer size of her makes her very, very kind of auspicious. And it's a nice contrast between the youth and the size, which I think really works.